Okay, so warrior squads and raider squads, both kind of the same thing, only one's in a raider. So the difference is the warrior squad can go up to 20 models. It's between 10 and 20 models. And it can get more assault weapons and more heavy weapons. It can get 2 of each instead of just 1. Um, the Raider squad must take a Raider and is between 5 and 10 models and only gets 1 special weapon and 1 heavy weapon. So that's the deal. That's the only difference between the two. What I run, mostly because I don't have enough Raiders, I only have 3 and 1 Ravager. I'll usually run 2 Raider squads and my HQ squad and a Raider. I would like a bare minimum of 2 more Raiders so I can put a Witch squad and a Raider and another Raider squad on the table. But a really good thing to do to combine these, because you don't know if it's an objective game, that kind of stuff, I'll usually take anywhere from 2 to 4 static units. This is what really makes my Dark Eldar list sort of a hybrid one instead of an all-mobile, in-your-face aggressive list. What I do is I take 2 to 4, usually 2, unless it's a large game, then I'll take 4 squads of warriors, usually 10 models, and usually with 2 Dark Lances. What I did in the tournament, if you watched the thing for my list back then, it was 1,000 points. I had 2 Raider squads, the HQ joining, actually 3 Raider squads. The HQ joined one of the Raider squads instead of having a retinue. And then I had 3 static units. What I'll usually do with the static units, the first 2 I take, if I only take 2, we'll have 2 Dark Lances in each one. And I'll just kind of set them in cover on the table. If it's Dawn of War, I'll only put them out so that my vehicles don't get shot down the first turn. That way I have some steady firepower already on the table. The first turn starts, they can shoot their 2 Dark Lances apiece. They can shoot their rifles at the full 24 inches. It stops the opponent on Dawn of War from deploying closer to me, that kind of stuff. So, I don't know what you're saying. You're saying, well, you're Dark Eldar, don't you want to be closer? Yes, I do want to be closer to the opponent, but I want it to be on my terms. I want to control the situation. So, I want them to be further away, and I'll bring in my Raiders and choose where to be close to them at. So, first 2 static units, always 2 Dark Lances, setting them up initially. Any additional static units I have on foot units, I will give them 2 Splinter Cannons and 2 Blasters, and I'll move those ones up the field. Those ones will keep moving every single turn, pushing the enemy, all assault weapons and everything. So, as far as the Raider squads go, since they're the main ones you'll take if you want to have a competitive army, I usually fill it up with 10 guys. You can just put 5 in it, but then as soon as the Raider crashes, pretty much everything's dead. So I usually take 10 of them, give them a Splinter Cannon and a Blaster. Do not give a Raider squad a Dark Lance. It's pointless, because if the Raider moves, you can't shoot the Dark Lance. If the Raider stays still, then why the hell is the Raider staying still? So yeah, I mean, Splinter Cannon can move. You can move the Skimmer 12 inches. The Splinter Cannon is Assault 4 and can shoot 24 inches, 4 shots. There's no reason to not take a Splinter Cannon over a Dark Lance. And the Blaster, in all essence, is a 12-inch Bright Lance. If you like Bright Lances and you like a little pistol one that you can run around and shoot, it's 5 points. It's completely, in my opinion, it's broken. Just from all the addition changes, it's broken. It's only 5 points. In the new rules, it's going to be 10, maybe 15 if they keep it. So, I always load up on Blasters because they're a cheap 12-inch Bright Lance. The Raiders all come standard with the Dark Lance on them. I usually leave it just for the anti-armor. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Raider squads always take Splinter Cannons and Blasters. Shredders aren't really even worth mentioning. And Dark Lances you can't move and shoot. That's pretty much it for the Raider squads. And the Warriors too. So I would always take at least 2 Raider squads. If you have enough Raiders, I would take 4. Most people don't have enough Raiders though, so I will see you guys in the next video. the next video will most likely be, I think I'm going to skip jet bikes for now and maybe do them at the end. So I'll probably be going into the Scourge or the Ravager. So I'll see you guys then.